record.
I'm a hot, no lukewarm. I press a button, make the roof leak. Lately, I've been coast to coast with it, trying to have them coming in the boat with it. If you don't grind it, you can't relate. My name is obese in your city. Mean that it carries some weight. Rory in traffic, I move through the hate. What you learn, I'm feeling myself. Hop about the road, they calling it murder. Fool for thought this shit, it came with a stir. Repeating my level, the body you reach. I just keep it on the up and up. This might just...
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Y'all on another episode on the Up and Up. I am your host. Y'all could have been doing anything else, but y'all decided to come kick it with us as always. We appreciate that. B, what's the good word, sir? How you feeling?
Chilling, man. Happy to be off work for the next few days. I'm off till I hope the first, but I'm trying to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, so you back out here in the on this little sweet vacation, man. This little sweet soiree thing.
Yeah, then after that, it's time to get down to business and start getting this money.
Shoot, hey, look, I say nothing to it but to do it, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, cuz I was running a little behind, he needed to get himself together, so we can just go ahead and do a little small talk while I'm getting my my link in order for everybody else. But now, man, look, so tomorrow is my last day. I'm excited, man. Look, what I'm trying to tell you, hey, it's a good. Hey, you like a referee, man? What's going on? Hey,
like
that's just your stairway. Hey. What's the deal?
I'm already gone, dog. I'm just trying to survive right now.
You trying to survive?
That shit open.
No, I can't. I'm by myself.
That's never good. Look, I will mute you, man. Hey, look.
No, please don't mute me. I belong here.
Yeah, look, you better make it make sense, man. Look, we got to get it in. It's gonna be a good show, man. So, look, real. I said, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying. Let me wish everybody a early Merry Christmas out the gate. You know what I'm saying, before we get going.
Hey.
Christmas, sir.
You know, our happy holidays to whatever thing you celebrate. If you don't do Christmas, you know, if you do Kwanzaa, if you do Hanukkah, if you do. Hey, I got a funny story about that too, man. I'm gonna get back to that in a second. And whatever holiday that you celebrate, happy holidays to you, man. Now, leading off with that, Smokey Robinson is actually where I'm gonna start at, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he decided that, you know, they did this whole thing where you get to do like automated phone calls or whatever, like your favorite stars or whatever, man. And like you pay a fee for like them to leave like a message on your phone, man. Yes, that shit is weird. You know what I'm saying? But I understand the notion though. You know, some people
ain't nothing but white people paying for that shit.
And who the hell paying Smokey Robinson for a voice message? Nobody want to hear Smokey on their voice message.
The fun fact of that is the lady stayed next door to Smokey Robinson when she was younger or whatever. So her daughter ended up, you know what I'm saying, sending a phone call, or her sons did it or whatever, as a matter of fact. And, you know, he was like, man, happy Chanukkah, which technically is the right phrase as Courtney brought to my attention. But he was like, well, Hanukkah, I ain't never heard of Chanukkah before. Happy Chanukkah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, this is Smokey Robinson. You know, I want to wish you a happy Chanukkah. And that was that. You know
whatever that is, happy whatever that is, player.
Hey, and he said happy days because I said so. So don't let nobody steal your Chanukkah away. Happy Chanukkah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's where we at with it.
You gotta make sure you get that.
Look, I was convinced I wasn't ready for that, but lo and behold, here we are. So, you know, I keep telling y'all about KFC stories too, or whatever, man. So KFC got a console, like a real console. You thinking in your head like a PS5, like an Xbox One, like any of that shit. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? This console was created, you know what I'm saying, in partnership with PC hardware manufacturers. Cooler Master, look, this particular piece of machinery is guaranteed to keep your chicken crispy and warm. It's a console.
So it's a con. I mean, I'm thinking video game console, so it's not that.
No, it actually has a like a refresh rate inside of this machine though, because the PCs teamed up with them to actually make this piece of hardware, man. It's a real thing. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a real I can really be on the computer while my chicken stay crispy.
Yeah, you got crispy chicken and you got a computer, man. Look, you know what I'm saying?
I can open up my computer and grab me all like legs, thighs, backs, or breasts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whatever you fancy, man. If you don't went and bought you a little 25 piece, you got 25 pieces of chicken. You gonna keep crispy in this motherfucker, man.
That sounds like a recipe for a heart attack. Like somebody that don't ever leave their basement and they just put a bucket inside their computer, they actually straight. You get you a little refrigerator and a bucket in your computer, he ain't going nowhere.
I feel like it's not a good sign if your console runs hot enough to cook chicken.
Not cook chicken, keep it crispy.
If you
keep it crispy.
Same thing. You need heat to keep shit crispy. You understand?
Extra crispy, man. Look,
if your shit runs hot enough to crisp your chicken, I don't want to play that motherfucker. It's only gonna last a week, nigga. That shit is gonna burn in flame.
And
fire.
It's burning. It's Bluetooth capable too. Look, I'm just talking shit about that.
Of course it is. Nigga, it better do Bluetooth. It better do fucking Bluetooth.
Hey,
it better hook up to the Wi-Fi. It better do all the things that every console can fucking do. Goddamn it! And cook my chicken.
Hey, you said that motherfucker better have controllers to that motherfucker. It better have a headset. Look, I better be able to do everything that I need to do within my power to make sure this shit goes the right way.
That they released the air fryer, like it's one of those type of things. Like
basically, it's basically an air fryer. It's basically an air fryer.
KFC. Man, I saw this sweet air fryer. It got a mic. It's a microwave and air fryer all in one.
Yo, KFC is mad that everybody's buying air fryers and sitting at home and air frying their own chicken. So they trying to get into that game. But at the same time, the Xbox and the PS just dropped. I might as well get some of that money too. Nigga, it's a chicken console.
You can't be in one particular thing. You got to have several different streams of what you got going on. KFC is smart, man. Look, I respect that shit, man.
This is the AF6. Get the AF6.
Crispy as fuck, god damn it. Look,
yeah.
But we ain't here for that though, man. Let me stop playing with y'all, man. Look, so if anybody's been paying attention to my wife's Facebook page, she went viral the other day. You know what I'm saying? 2 days ago, actually. You know, and it was a conversation about basically you know what I'm saying, like basically letting me, you know, enjoy my free time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read the post and pull up the post in a moment or whatever, because I'm inside the what's the name? I can go to her page and actually read it to you real quick so we can make this make sense to make sure we're all on the same page with this thing. You know what
right, I'm sorry to whoever I offend about these comments y'all write if they don't feel right in my soul. I'm gonna say something. Just letting whoever please.
All right.
Apologize in advance.
So look, this is what it says, and I quote: "My husband has been playing the game for hours. My husband has been enjoying himself for hours. My husband's been laughing and joking with his boys for hours. My husband has been experiencing self-care for hours. My husband has been at home safe, all caps, for hours. My husband got to do something that he likes uninterrupted for hours. Maybe your beef is that you're jealous of his peace. Let that man chill."
Woo!
Exactly. Look,
damn.
Now that was important that I made sure I said
that bar at the end though. I need that bar at the end again. You understand? Like that's one of them you gotta rewind.
You say it louder so people in the back that can't hear it.
Look, you know, said make sure that you are his peace. Sometimes he just needs some of his peace there. You know what I'm saying? Look,
you trying to steal a nigga's peace? Is that what you trying to do?
Look,
if you need peace for yourself, you gotta find your own peace. You can't take his peace. That's his peace. That's
exactly.
my fucking peace. You understand?
Like,
don't nobody come touching my motherfucking peace. You keep your peace.
You protect your shit at all costs.
Yeah, believe
now check this shit out now. Look, this is important. She did not expect this to go viral. She was just putting a post out just to be like, hey, I want to love on my husband. I want to give him, you know what I'm saying, give him, you know, some support. Hey, if you need a break, take a break. I don't want to be bothered with your ass all day either. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we go through life doing all these things. We go through ups and downs and everything. We got a new baby coming. You know, it's a lot of different pieces that's moving right now. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't make this as a pick-me post, which is what some females said. Some females like, oh, that's pick-me. They in the inbox like, yeah, why can't it be a day for women? All, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no wife a fucking pick-me. Wives don't put up pick-me posts. You understand?
Exactly.
They've already been through the pick me phase, nigga. They talking about real shit. All you got to do is check her fucking relationship status.
Exactly.
Married and she ain't posted no pick me shit. That's how stupid niggas are. They just see some shit and they start making all of the assumptions in the world. Nigga, do some research. Shut the fuck up.
Well, just sit back and soak up some game. People always so quick to hate. Soak some game up. You might get a man with your lonely ass. You know what I'm saying?
And people just talk just to talk. They don't really pay attention to read to actually absorb some of that free game that she gave you. Because
you know what I'm saying? The concept of a pick me, that's toxic. Like choosing to call somebody a pick me because they because they might even be focused on the idea of a relationship and getting what they want out of a partner or whatever. Like that's that pick me shit. That's how you demonize somebody for going after what they want, which is what the fuck they want. Like leave them the fuck alone.
Exactly. See, you're basically projecting, you know what I'm saying, your misfortunes onto me, but you want what I have already there. You know what I'm saying? So what better way for me to do that to project negative aspirations onto something that you said? You understand what I'm saying? So
this is where people live, man.
Man,
what's some of the comments that they kicked out? Let's get to some of the comments. I want to.
So look, some of the comments that were said in this viral post, because it's been shared over 400 times. If y'all want to see it, please go to my wife's Facebook page. Scroll about a quarter way down. We can reshare that motherfucker there. But this is what one of the ones said or whatever. She like, hey, you got to come get these kids, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got time for you to be playing the game for this amount of time. Now, see. That post alone already lets me know two things already. Look, I would get there. Give me a second. I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? One, you know what I'm saying? She's not even single now. You know what I'm saying? Because I think she has rough around a few kids or whatever. She'll stay anonymous for the sake of argument. You know what I'm saying? But you're mad because you've experienced something totally different than what this woman is saying about her life. This is her life. You know what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, when somebody comes into the comments of a post like that, they're going to project the shit that they go through and that they've been through.
Exactly.
In the situation. Like the nigga that I'm over here fucking with is just like the nigga you over there fucking with. It's not the same shit, boo.
It's completely different guy. You need to find a football coach for your pee-wee team. If that's the case, you know, get you a football coach. You too can be happy once he start training them little bad motherfuckers.
You too.
can do the same thing too. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, the other comments was like, well, why you ain't do a post like that for women there? Women need a minute too. And it's like, women
love doing that shit, man.
And that's the thing right there, especially on social media.
Sometimes men do that too, but that is some of the, like, those are the comments that I automatically ignore. Like if I say women do such and such and this is such and such, and somebody comes in and says, well, men, like we didn't mention men. Nobody's talking about men. Why would you even bring that into this conversation? It's like me sitting here talking about oranges, and then you want to say, well, apples. No, nobody asked you about apples.
Exactly.
Orange conversation. Like this is literally what we're talking about. You want to come and inject your bullshit into this shit like it's got anything to do with anything. It's got nothing to do with nothing. You keep that. So if I post about women, I'm talking about women, nigga. Like nobody asked you. And I get in trouble for that shit because I post about women a lot. I be like, yo, women be out here doing this and women be out here doing that. But the women will only see the post where I posted up about the women. You look 2 posts back, I was like, niggas be doing this, niggas be doing that, niggas be out. So I'm posting about everybody, but you see the post that triggers you, and that's the one you want to focus on and talk about. And nobody's talking to you, obviously.
And then even if you were to make logical sense out of anything that you posted at that point, they're not going to read into your logical stuff that you posted because they've already been triggered. They don't give a fuck about what else you're saying right there. Then
people need to know how to ask questions instead of making comments. Like
exactly.
Facebook, social media shouldn't have a comment section. It should have a question section. Nigga, what would you like to know about the post? Do you understand what the fuck I'm trying to teach you right now? Do you understand what I'm trying to share? If not, nigga, ask a question. Ask a question.
Period.
Facebook and Instagram is the reason I'm not social. My thing is, it's so for real. It's the reason I don't talk to people. The reason I just stick to myself. It's so many other people in the world. It's a little button that say unfollow. If you don't like the shit somebody posts, just hit the button. You ain't got to even. You don't even got to see me. You can actually block me and never see anything I do in life.
I would go so far as to say, if somebody posts something that makes you feel like you don't like them, then you should unfollow them. Now, somebody posting something that you might not like, you should be open enough as a person to realize this might be a chance for you to learn something that you don't fully even understand. You know what I'm saying? Like there's two sides to everything, and sometimes you need to try to understand the other side. Men need to learn how to understand women. Women need to learn how to understand men. If we just sit here and decide, no, I'm a man and I know everything men need to know about men, that's all that matters. We're not gonna fucking grow together. We're not gonna be able to create more people.
Exactly.
So
and we got to do better at understanding one another. But you know what I'm saying? I want to take it a step further or whatever, man, because you know what I'm saying? Like people are still, you know what I'm saying, going to sit there and try to make their point make sense then. So if I tell you, oh, I paid the bills and everything is taken care of, so I'm taking a moment to get myself, you know what I'm saying, acclimated or just enjoying me a breather, you'd be like, oh, well, this amount of time is too long then. You can't put an amount of time on a hobby that you do. If you're doing a business and I'd be like, oh, you investing hours into your business, don't invest hours into your business then. You know what I'm saying? That's a hobby that can make you money though. I'm not telling you that I'm going to game that it makes me money. I game because I work hard enough to enjoy that amenity of doing so then.
It's
about
what's important to you at that time.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So I want to read this comment. I want to read these comments real quick because this shit is going crazy right now. So I'm gonna start from a point. So excuse me if I don't get to y'all comment. I'm just scrolling through this shit real quick. RJ says she probably showed her man the post, then showed him or her response looking for a cosign, and he had to cry inside. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because
he was like, please be that. Oh, I wish you was that. Goddamn, I wish you was that. I wish that was you. You shouldn't have showed me that, girl. Now I know what the grass is. I know what the grass is like over there.
Man, look, it's people that actually plant seeds like this, and it's green grass over here then, which means that people understand that. A woman understands that, and the fact that a woman can actually view the scope of that, and for y'all to sit there and not be able to see that, is saying a lot about you as a person. It ain't got nothing to do with the post. It ain't got shit to do with the post.
That grass got fertilizer and a sprinkler system, and like, damn, that grass is taken care of. People care about that grass over there.
Man, what?
Nigga, look, I want to be that grass.
Man, look, JJ said, what topic is this? JJ asked, what topic is this? JJ, the topic is, I'm saying, perfect peace. I know you see her stuff go viral. You know what I'm saying? So if I put you up to speed right there for 2 seconds or whatever, man.
Yeah, shout out for real, because you got to respect the women that are giving. You have to give a man his peace, especially now in this pandemic, because you've been, if you any type of real couple, y'all been at each other's neck 24/7 the last couple months.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
If you can't give me, that's like, it's been times where Angel I know I'm getting on Angel nerve. I'm like, you know what? Let me go downstairs in the living room and let her chill, because we've been at each other's throat all morning. Maybe she need a minute. Maybe I need to go.
Her thing.
I gotta go blow me some. She'll be all right, and then we you know what I'm saying, let's get our head together, refresh, come back. All right, babe. You've been getting on my nerves. I've been getting on your nerves.
Peace is a reboot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like going to sleep. It's like going to sleep and starting another day. Nigga, today was ridiculous. I'm going to bed.
Exactly.
Like, you need your fucking peace.
Yeah. And if you don't get that peace, what's going to end up happening is that you're going to end up bumping heads with one another then. You know what I'm saying?
Domestic violence. Domestic violence is gonna happen if you don't get your peace.
Look, somebody
if you can't find peace at home, you start looking for peace somewhere else. Dudes start exploring, trying to find peace.
Niggas start throwing uppercuts at people he's not supposed to be uppercutting. Like, we start breaking all the rules. We start breaking all of the rules. We like rules. Fuck rules. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no peace. I ain't got no peace. No justice, no peace, nigga.
No justice, no peace.
Shit.
So look, so it went on to say, you know what I'm saying, 9 hours is too long. Obviously, that's an over-exaggeration. Nobody played for 9 hours. It said, hey, he's been playing 4 hours. It didn't say a specific time. The fact that you assumed it was 9 further lets me know you're projecting your stuff onto somebody else did, which means your dude probably sat there and let your kids run crazy because they ain't his. And then he's sitting there playing the game like, hey, I'm in my own motherfucking zone. You take care of them kids. They your kids. You know what I'm saying? Now you really feeling away because you fucking the nigga there. You know what I'm saying? That's your fault. Again.
The reality of the whole thing is you can't use the same rules for all the same niggas.
Exactly.
I mean, every nigga is not gonna function like the next nigga and whatever. So if a man needs to be able to spend his time And at the very least, you gift him that time, because that's the thing that people miss is one thing to like for somebody to be like, I need like to demand their piece of you, and for you to offer up them their piece. Like, yo, go chill out and play the game. Like I'm working on dinner. Everything is straight for the night. We ain't got no chores to worry about. Like, let's just chill out. You go chill like I know you need to, and we gonna be all right. Niggas love that shit. Like niggas, a nigga's gonna marry you if he realizes, yo, I have access to my piece on a regular basis. She's gonna make sure I get she is the avenue, she's the bridge to my piece. Like he's gonna associate his piece with this woman. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I didn't even know peace before this. I didn't even know. And she's showing me what the fuck it is.
And that's gonna make him want to come home.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm gonna piggyback on both of y'all shit there, because that ties into me making sure that my loyalty is tied to you then, and I will make sure that you have everything that you need and want to function. Reason why? Because you offer me an outlet to be peaceful then. You know what I'm saying? You look forward to coming home.
Be his peace.
Look, it's niggas out here right now that are in loveless marriages, loveless relationships. Women in loveless marriages and relationships, they can't dread seeing the person that they're with then. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all shit is in such a disarray. Because y'all have done so much shit to each other. Y'all don't communicate. Y'all don't see eye to eye. Y'all keep different hours of the night, different hours of the day, whatever the case is. Y'all not doing nothing to rectify any of the situation though. But then you get on social media and project all that negative shit to everybody else. Yeah. Like you can keep that, hold that. You know what I'm saying? Because Crystal made a comment, and I'm gonna let y'all in here in a second, man. You know what I'm saying? Black men are dying at a rapid rate this year. Okay. She said they are killing, working y'all like crazy, harassing black men. Home needs to be where we can where you can leave everything at the door and be yourself. Period. Love that man.
Just make me a pizza. Make me a pizza.
I couldn't say it any other better. Courtney said men are being underappreciated as a whole these days. It's so many guys that shared this post that said, thank you. I was shocked. I'm like, this is some normal shit. What the fuck is happening? But people don't understand that this is not a normal thing, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of being a black man in America. This is just a little piece of everything else did. Because if you can't find peace at home, so you're out there fighting the fight out there in the world when you leave out of here. You coming home to a war zone at home. You don't want to be in a place where it's dangerous out there. If I'm working in a place where I don't feel safe, guess what? I'm going to quit now. I'm going to find somewhere else until I find the right place to work at that makes me feel safe. You know what I'm saying? That gives me some sort of security blanket that makes me feel like I'm worth a damn.
You know what I'm saying? Safe. Nigga, I need to feel safe.
Period.
Can I feel safe in my environment? Can I feel like this is home?
Man.
Peace is at home.
And the crazy part is that some people will fuck around and have certain habits or certain issues that they might have with their people, and you're the reason why they have that habit. They might be, if I'm a habitual gambler, and then I come home and tell you, look, I've been gambling, and you be like, man, I told you not to lose this and that. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back out and try to make that shit back again then, because I don't want to hear your mouth about me gambling. I'm gonna try to make it back so I can shut you up because I made the money back then.
Yeah, you know that's two arguments. Because once I get this money back, I'm gonna throw it in your face until you shut the fuck up. Never bring it up again.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, your feelings gonna be hurt. It's sad that this topic is sad in two ways, because you got some guys that can really handle the arguments and they cool. Then you got the other coin. That nigga, like, one more argument and you might come up missing if you keep arguing with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real, you gotta pick your battle.
Bitches argue with me. I usually don't let bitches argue with me.
Man, look, you gonna get a couple of these. Look at the news. That's like it was a dude up here or whatever who just killed his girlfriend's daughter. I think she was 3 years old. Beat her to death. She had all. My thing is, and her auntie was like, they always got into it, and she still left her daughter with him. Come on, my dude. You know what kind of dude you got. You know what kind of arguments y'all getting into.
No, and like I said, it's levels to all this shit. Look, Courtney said, so we're gonna talk about how non-peaceful households end up cheating on households. Wait a minute. No, I feel like I got that right. I'm gonna look at it again, and I want y'all to
think that I got it right.
Look, You know what I'm saying? I bullet pointed that for 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? That's actually a question. We're gonna bullet point that and put that to the side for 2 seconds. RJ put a comment right below that. He said, "Our men will become products of their environment, and the household is defunct." You know what I'm saying, and that's a whole other thing too, because now I got no choice but to get it out. Any means necessary, I'm gonna make this shit happen then, because I got to make sure the household is straight then. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I respect what Courtney said.
I've been talking about this.
One at a time. What you say, B?
I said I respect what Courtney said in that comment, because I feel like when it's no peace at home and you start looking for some reason, whenever it's a problem in any relationship, people, I mean, regardless the opposite sex, if you a guy going through it with your woman, other women see that and they start to swarm. People see when blood is in the water. Yeah. They're like, he a good man. Wow, let me check this trap out. He might not necessarily even bite back, but I'm gonna let him know, hey, you ain't getting peace at home. Shit, it's peace over here. Yeah, I cook over here too. I do shit over here. I'm lonely. Come fuck with me.
Check this out. Let me just say this. You can't be a queen without a king. You can't. So if you don't elevate this man to feel like he is a king, you are not going to be treated like a queen. It ain't going to happen. The king on the chessboard is what makes the game. It wouldn't be a game if it wasn't no fucking king. So if you don't elevate a man to feel like a king, you ain't a queen, bitch. You ain't.
You just gonna be a lonely queen. You're gonna be all by your damn self.
And that's what I'm about to say. I'll be devil's advocate with that, because there are queens that exist.
You gotta let me finish though, because I know I'm gonna get ripped to shreds if I just leave it there.
All right.
Not to say that you can be your own king. Women can be their own king, but if you want to be with a man and you want to feel like a queen, to feel like his queen, because queens exist next to kings. There is no queen without a king. I think that is very important to understand. You can be your own king, but there is no queen without a king. Period.
Yeah,
Queen Elizabeth, she a queen without a king right now.
Hey, you better protect yourself, Jay.
Who's a queen without a king?
Queen Elizabeth. What's that old queen?
Queen Elizabeth is not a queen. Queen Elizabeth is nobody, actually. Let's be honest. She doesn't have no fucking power. That's just a bitch with that was born in a good family. Okay? Let's move.
Yeah.
She running shit right now.
She ain't running nothing. Nigga, Queen Elizabeth runs nothing. You know who else runs shit? You know who else runs shit? Fucking the Kardashians. Are those queens? Nigga, they the royal family of America. All right, then. I rest my case.
They culture vultures. That's a different topic.
Just a bunch of famous bitches. Let's talk about it.
Hey, look, I got the first comment for you, Jay, right here.
Yeah.
And in chess, the queen protects the king. That's literally her job.
100.
She rules different than any other piece for a reason.
But is she on the board if the king isn't there? Let's talk about it. No.
Yeah, and that's Courtney that actually said that. So
shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Courtney. I love Courtney. I ain't got no beef. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no beef. I'm just trying to make a point that I feel is important. I'm not trying to devalue the queen. The queen is very important. The king does not function at all without the queen. That is 100% certain. No doubt about it. But the king is still more important. I'm sorry. When it comes to chess, at least we talking about chess, the king is more important. The king is the ruler. Unfortunately, in our society, men rule the world. Men run the things. And until that flips and women become kings, men are the kings. You understand? That's just how society has been structured. We are just bigger and stronger. That is just the nature of
let me ask the question before we
So because of that,
I'm gonna ask you a question before.
If you want to be a queen in this society, in this male-dominant society, is going to have to be permitted by men. Like we are the one that allow queens to be queens. Like most countries are majority male. Like you think fucking let's say
Africa.
Let's say all the men decided we don't want queens no more. Because we used to do that. We used to say, look at fucking Game of Thrones. The queen didn't have no power when the king was in the room. She didn't have power. She only had power when he left. You understand? So a queen doesn't even have power if the king is present. And if she does, it yields to him. These are facts. I'm not making this up. This is all.
Oh no, absolutely. I got you. I got you. Look.
So that being said, but I don't want to completely diminish queens. Because queens definitely are necessary, but you have to understand, if you want to be a queen, you have to have a king.
Hey, look, the funny thing is that Courtney actually agreed with you, Jay. So
Right
I said
on.
that was a long-winded segment right there, but I want B to come in because I want to hear what he had to say real quick.
No, I'm not as far as like, all right, Jay, what I'm about to ask you is like, let's say you married, right? Would you say that you run your household?
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try
Now, my
my damn.
thing is, me being married or whatever, I understand the value of partnership. My thing is, yeah, I can go out, get the money, pay the bills, take care of the house, but do I run the household? No, because I'm never there to run the household. My
Oh,
wife
you talking
runs the
about the
household.
home? The home
She
as far as the
she's the
kids,
she's the
food.
person
No.
behind me. That's
Yeah,
like
I
when it's
won't
a
be doing
pretty
that.
when it's a pretty picture in the house, I didn't hang that motherfucker. When it's a nice rug to match the couch, I
Yeah.
didn't put that down. So everything that's going on in
Come
the
on,
crib,
B.
I can provide the money for it, but everything that's going on inside that house is because my wife did everything.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like when I'm not there, my wife, yeah, she's representation of me, but she runs the household, but she also knows, hey, my husband is the head of this household. He leads us. He's the minister of this house. He preaches to us. He teaches us. But when he's not here, I can handle this household so he can respect and come home and you know what I'm saying? Everything that the conversation is about, come home, be at peace. But what I say I run my household. No, by no means exactly. I make the money to pay for stuff, but my wife handles stuff in the household. She's going to go behind me and make sure Morgan doctor's appointment is set. I'm not thinking about it because I'm working, making sure that the household is taken care of. But
So
the whole household in a whole is her.
here's the thing to talk about because I think this is the big problem with this whole discussion is it comes down to the idea of king and queen, male versus female, whatever. But it really comes down to who is in control, who is in the driver's seat, and who is in the passenger seat. Because only one person can drive. Two people trying to drive a fucking car at the same time you're gonna fucking crash. It's gonna happen. The person in the passenger seat can give as much advice to the driver as they want to, but ultimately the final decision goes to the driver. But and I posted about that on Facebook earlier.
That's true.
But wait, you gotta let me finish. But the important thing I want people to understand about that post, if they see that post, I didn't break it down to male, female. I never said men have to lead and women have to follow. What it really comes down to is somebody has to lead and the other person has to be strong enough to yield to that lead. And the way relationships actually work, each partner defers to the other partner depending on what we're talking about. So when you come home and we're talking about taking care of the household, Brian yields to his woman because that is her domain. She is the driver in that space.
She's in her element.
But when it comes to everything out there and you making sure that I can go out there and handle myself, you have to look to me, you have to take care of me and make sure that I'm good, but also yield to me, depending on what the fuck we talking about. If I'm sitting here saying, yo, man, this fucking place is about to fall apart, I can't fix anything around here, we need to get another place, you ain't don't fucking argue with me, nigga. I know what the fuck needs to happen here. Yield. You got to know when to yield. So it's about the partnership. That's the main thing that I feel like we need to reiterate.
Sir.
Talk that shit,
it's about the partnership.
Talk that shit, cuz. My thing is this, cuz. I put it like this. Just to hit you on that driving, only one person can drive. I can drive in the day perfect, but guess what? I can't see at night, so my girl can drive perfect at night.
And you are a strong enough man to know when to yield to your woman. And that is how y'all maintain strong.
Look at these glasses. When it get dark, I can't see at night. So guess what, baby? I can see for you. Let me do the driving.
Yeah.
Okay, baby. Go ahead, get in that seat.
And that what's important about that is the idea of trust. Like, so Brian trusts his wife to trust his wife enough and instills into her to trust to understand, okay, right now I'm not qualified to lead. I need you to handle this situation. I believe in you and I believe you can handle this and we're gonna be all right. And being able to do that, I mean, both parties have to be able to handle that. Like you can never yield to your partner and understand, yo, okay, you got this one. You know this and you can do. If you're trying to control the entire thing and shut that person down at every step of the way, you're gonna hit the spots where you fail because she knows better. Like she knows what to do, and you don't know.
Talk that shit, Jay. Talk that shit.
Let me get in on this, y'all, because y'all have been talking that shit, man. I gotta step in too. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me tell y'all something real quick, man. Because it all comes full circle to everything that y'all just said. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like I work. Anybody that knows me knows I get it in. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wouldn't be nowhere near as effective as I am without her by my side then. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact of how she compliments me and everything that I do as I move about and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it back to the simplest form of everything when we first started talking or whatever, man. a couple years in, you tell me, hey, I want to start a business. Okay, bet. What do you need? How can I help? I have resources. I have money. Money obviously is something you need to start a business. Boom, let's get it cracking in. I will give you this to get you this, and it's not going to happen overnight, but I want you to stay with it. Because if you stay with it, it's going to do what it's supposed to do then. Right. I will help you every step of the way that I can and make sure that everything comes together. Boom, bullet point that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? I tell her, hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to really eat out a lot. I like to eat cooking from home. I like a woman that can cook. I like to eat. Let's make a compromise. Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? I go to work full. I go to work with a lunch. I don't have to worry about nobody asking me the question what I have to eat today because that is an end. If that's an end, that means somebody can get in at any entrance there, a window, a door, a crack in the floor, all that shit. You understand? She's covered the base already there. You know what I'm saying? I've covered the base in finances. So she's covered the base in food. But not only did she cover the base in food, she said, look, I'm a hustler too, and I can get it like you. So if you need me to work here, you need me to do this here, I can do this here then, which is going to motivate me further to match you or go above that then. Because guess what? We're not in competition with one another. We're trying to build. So if we're trying to build, that means that we're trying to build to something bigger that's bigger than me and you then. You know what I'm saying? That's big. That's going to be something that's going to be left for our kids, our kids. Because that's what the end goal was to begin with. Then. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. We are moving on the same race. I know I'm a king, though. I recognize that. I know you're a queen, and I recognize that. And you recognize that. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to keep this show rolling there because no one person is better than the other. I'll never belittle you. I won't make you feel like you less than because you're right there with me. Behind every great man is a woman. But come alongside me there. Let's walk together because we're going to the same goddamn place. You understand what I'm saying? But I recognize that, though. And if the roles were reversed and that wasn't my role, guess what? Like you said, Jay, I got to be able to play that role to the best of my ability until I can make that role make more sense then. You see what I mean?
With drivers as needed.
Period. Because guess what? Something could happen to me tomorrow. Knock on wood. It can happen to me tomorrow. And guess what's going to happen? It can't be like, well, damn, the whole household is fucked up because this man failed. You know what I'm saying? Or because this woman failed. You got to be able to be like, look, we need to switch drivers real quick. I need you. I know I'm asking a lot, but put this on your plate until I can get back there. As soon as I get back, everything that's going to come back, I'm going to make sure you got it all back there. You know what I'm saying? Put it on my own personal, you know what I'm saying, emotional expense account. Let's get it cracking, though. We're here for this. We're going to get it done. And that's it.
Yeah.
And people don't know how to do that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? People fall apart, you know what I'm saying, in key pivotal moments when the person needs you the most then. You know what I'm saying? Like B said, if I built inside of this house, or if I built the outside of this house, the outside looks good, you know what I'm saying? Because I've made sure I paid somebody to do these bushes, do these bricks, do this shit. You can say, man, wow, this outside house looks amazing. Inside of the house look like shit, though. That doesn't fall on you. That falls on her. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa, depending on how y'all situation is. You got to make it make sense, though. You know what I'm saying? If we out here looking good for images on social media and we fucked up out here in real life, then what the fuck are we doing it for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. Like, we just two pawns playing a game. Because we damn sure ain't a king and a queen. Shit, we playing chess.
Woo!
What? Man,
that nigga went back to the chessboard on that ass. He was like, yo, we just pawns and we ain't fucking kings and queens. What we doing? What we doing?
You see what I'm saying? I had to get in and bring that story back full circle, dude. Look, you know what I'm saying? We it's a Bible service this Tuesday. We out here making it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's like when it comes down to brass tacks or whatever, man, every man and every woman isn't equipped to get all the information that we just hit everybody with. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know how to accept anything. Some people will never be able to accept anything because some people are selfish as hell. You know what I'm saying? They lack the ability to do anything more than what they're doing there. You know what I'm saying? But they'll be able to blame somebody so effortlessly instead of looking in the mirror and being like, damn, let me compartmentalize all that shit because some of that is me. Period.
Yeah. It's about give and take. And if your entire mindset is on taking and seeing what you can actually do for you and not thinking about other things being able to elevate you, like your partner, your fucking partner, and you're gonna try to feed off of that motherfucker and try to elevate instead of elevate that motherfucker. Like you're a parasite. You basically become a real life parasite to somebody else when your only focus is feeding off of them rather than finding a way to elevate them so that you can also elevate yourself. There's multiple steps in that. Feeding off somebody is one action. If I bite something, that's one thing. But if I decide to go outside, grow a fucking tree, make a fucking apple, and then eat, nigga, that's 5 steps. It took more thought. I had to sit down and actually have a plan to figure out what the fuck I wanted for my life. Nigga, I want to eat all the time. I don't want this.
Right. You don't want to eat apple once every couple days. Nah, I remember somebody said something. It's funny. Somebody was talking to me or whatever, and I can't necessarily place the conversation, but we were talking about Thompson men, and with us Thompson men or whatever. Like at least me, for example, I even throw Brandon in it. I'm not super romantic. Jay, you feel me? I'm not I like that. I like the idea of being romantic and surprising.
Right.
Like the idea sounds good. Like I wish I could be that. Like I shout out to my nigga Joe. My nigga Joe put shit together that most niggas don't do. But shout out to him. Dude, I don't have a romantic bone in my body, but you know what I do got? I got a hustler spirit. I got a working spirit. I pay the bills. I make sure food on the table. I make sure it's clothes on everybody back. I will do that. I'll go broke giving my last to you. Yeah. Now, I might not be romantic, but I'll take care of you.
You know what the trial of romance is? Especially in this day and age, the biggest trial of romance is like, and women have done this forever, and you know, some men do it too or whatever, but it's always people looking at like, well, look at what he did for her. Like, look at what they doing over there. Like, nigga, first of all, what they doing over there ain't got nothing to do with over here. We're not in the same circumstances. We're not the same people. We're different people. If people couldn't like go and look at other people's lives and then make a comparison, more people would be more happy with the shit that they have because they'll realize, yo, like this is actually keeping me in a good place. Everything is actually moving well. I'm eating every day, nigga. I'm getting showers every day. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good.
I can provide that for you. Like the romance,
but as soon as you can go. Yeah, but as soon as you look at your neighbor and you feel like, and you be like, oh damn, he just bought her a car. How come my nigga don't buy me cars? I wish my nigga cars. I like cars. He don't know I like cars. Then you talking all of this shit about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you, bitch. All right.
Hey, look, what did she do to get that car? You don't know what she did to get the car.
Exactly. But
what
look,
has she?
I'm about to reel us back in because you know what I'm saying, it was supposed to be, and like we got lost on all this shit. We started talking about some real shit. Girl said we supposed to be on protecting peace. We got to get back to the peaceful protections of what's going on because you know what I'm saying, we got to create these safe spots. You know what I'm saying, for elevation, men and women. You know what I'm saying? It's a double. It's supposed to be on both ends. You know what I'm saying? You need your peace, man. Like, look, my wife loves to read. Guess what I do? Buy her books. You know what I'm saying? That is a peaceful place for her. I'm not gonna be like, why are you reading so much? You want to better yourself? What type of shit is you doing? Like, look, you might just want to read a fantasy book. You might want to read Star Wars. You might want to read Hansel and Gretel for all I care. The fact is that you're doing something that you actually fucking enjoy. Why am I gonna steal your enjoyment from you?
That's a positive spirit versus a negative spirit, nigga. Like, who shows up and sees somebody reading like, what the fuck you always reading for with your punk ass? Like, what type of shit is that? What type of shit is that?
Your pistols ready.
What type of shit is that? Like you supposed to show up, see a motherfucker reading, and be like, oh, this motherfucker likes to read. Okay, now I know that. And if you like them, you gonna come back with books, nigga. You gonna be like, yeah, here goes some more books. I'm glad you read. Keep reading.
Role play. Sexy. You a sexy reader over there, girl. Keep reading that book.
Encourage. That's where you threw the arm of this glass.
Right. I'm about to test you down with that book in your hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people are so focused on like on just negative shit rather than encouragement. Just like find a way while you sitting over there trying to figure out if a nigga is cheating on you or whatever the fuck you feel like he's doing wrong. Why don't you think about a way to support him today? Just show a little support like today. You can do it right now. You go to your man and be like, hey, that thing feel like he can. If a nigga asks you for a beer and you go get him a beer and just bring him back to him, you just supported him. Look, you just supported him.
You put a bullet point right there because there's a question in the comments that just got asked, man. Look, it's two things I want to say. One for what B said earlier, and then one for what you pretty much just said, Jay. Crystal said romance requires you to know and understand your partner's love language. I'm gonna write down love language right here in letters because we ain't going there. So don't say nothing. Just let me write it down right there. Boom. Okay, that's a whole other topic right there. So Courtney asked, "What defines peace for a man?" Though Jeremy just put one. Not even I called you by your government. Remy said one motherfucking important thing: a beer can almost define a peaceful place for a man out the gate. There, I've had a shitty day. My day was so bad; it was the worst day ever. I come home like, damn, man, I had a fucked up day. My boss got on my nerves. My homeboy was on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Look, I lost my phone. My day was just horrible. You come home, you look in the fridge and be like, damn, it's an ice cold motherfucking beer sitting right there.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't ask for it. You didn't expect it to be there. Hell, your money might be fucked up that you couldn't even afford that 24-ounce can to make it through your damn day. But guess what? It's sitting there and it's chill. Because why? That's the way you like it. That is a peaceful gesture for a man. Because you could easily be like, you better get your ass some tap water and shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Drink some of that shit, man. Look, but you didn't. You gave me a beer.
Yo.
Wow. You were thinking of me because I drink beer.
That's like giving a man a Birkin. You be like, here go your Birkin. Take your Birkin.
Right. That's my Birkin bag, right? B, that is exactly what it is. That's our goddamn
That's
Birkin.
a baby Birkin. That's the easiest Birkin in the world, nigga. Can I get just a little Birkin? You ain't gotta do nothing. Go to the fridge and come back. That's all you gotta do.
Now, don't take it a step further. Then you be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I've been working my fingers to the bone, and she be like, look, hold up. Let me just rub your back. Let me rub your stress away. You done had a long goddamn day. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, we got some oils in there. You want to take a bath for a change? I know that ain't manly to take a bath, but guess what? Real men might want a bath. You may be like, fuck it. Bam, you got bath water in there.
You take me a bath and smoke a blunt in the tub.
Look, it's bath time in there and shit. Look,
has that ever happened to you? Has that ever happened? Has that ever happened?
What?
Took a bath?
Like your woman ran you a bath, just like off rip, just like, yo, get this bath, bro.
Well, she would, but I'm not a bather. I'm a showerer. So, you know, the shower. The shower, I'm a showerer.
That happened to a player, since you said it, because I was out in Chicago at one of them places or whatever, and I was smoking a blunt in the jacuzzi. She ran the jacuzzi for a nigga. I was like, all right, that's what's up, baby. Me and this blunt in the jacuzzi, we all right.
Maybe like 3-4 months, maybe 2 months ago when I moved into the new condo, right? Just it was maybe, I don't know if it was the day of moving or it might have been like another, it was one of the sweaty ass days during that process. I'm just dealing with shit. I think I ran to the old apartment, got the last of the stuff and then moved it over. I did it all by myself or whatever. I get to the new crib and Rhonda has a bath and candles waiting for me. You understand? Like a bath and candles. And she put, and listen, here's what's funny about it. So she put all types of shit in the water to make it perfect or whatever. One of the things that she put in there was peppermint oil. Nigga, my nuts was on fire. But besides that, the gesture was amazing. Like my nuts, like fire nuts. But listen, in my mind, I'm sitting in that fucking fiery ass bathwater. I'm like, I'm gonna have to marry this bitch.
Like,
I gotta marry this bitch for a bath?
You know it's real. You know it's real when you call her a bitch. I'm gonna have to marry.
Yeah, like I was
this bitch.
Yeah, so like so a gesture like that is fucking it's superb. And I feel like after I say this, I would ask y'all, I want y'all to describe a gesture that your woman did for y'all where you felt like, yo, this is she's one of the keepers. She's definitely one to keep. And I forgot what I was gonna say, so go ahead.
It's okay, it's all right. Go ahead, B.
I got man if you want to go first though, B, but I got mans or whatever. If you want to go first, B, or you want me to go?
No, I'm about to say I want to see if you could top the hot nut story, man. You know what I'm saying? Hot nuts. Let's go.
It's not even that. I mean, I can go. I got a story, but it made me look bad, but I don't care.
Well, so this is I think this is important, and I'm gonna just say this because I feel like more people need to hear it. Every time I say it, I get in trouble, but I think it's very important. I think the reason I get in trouble is because I say it the wrong way.
Oh shit, that's not a good thing then.
The right way this time. Ask not what your partner can do for you. Ask what you can do for your partner.
Okay.
All right. You ain't dead, so they okay. You good?
Yeah.
Look,
Before I would say, ask not what you could do for your man or what your man could do for you, but what you could do for your man. But it can't be like that's what's important about today is we got to exclude.
Don't you get long-winded on this. We tried to hammer this shit home.
Go ahead.
I'm about to finish, man. Now to be super fast. I think and it's simple. The sweetest thing that made me realize I was gonna marry my wife was, you know, as a young guy or whatever, I never stopped to look and buy underwear or whatever. It just never was my thing. It was like I knew I had some in there. I didn't necessarily care about the condition. As long as they was wearable, it's easy. She went and looked in my drawer and saw like, wow, my nigga ain't really got no underwear. And just really went and bought me underwear. That was like the dopest shit of all time. It was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real nigga. Real niggas only get underwear on Christmas. Real niggas ain't going to buy underwear all types of the year, dog.
That's
I'm a real nigga.
Yeah, that's why Santa Claus stole all of my underwear.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, for real, so for you to actually look in my drawer and be like, oh, he needs some underwear. Let me take out my pocket to buy this man some underwear. It's not my husband. It's just my man, and I want him to have nice underwear. That was like the sweetest shit all the time to me. Shit like
what does this nigga need right now? Let me figure it out. I got him. Like that's like help me. Help me. Help me with the shit I can't help myself with, nigga. I don't know that I need drawers. I don't know.
Because dudes will wear drawers with holes in them forever and be like, oh shit, they didn't disintegrate it. Maybe I should go buy a pair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm out here freeballing right now. They fell apart in my pants.
That is a big thing. Doing something for somebody that they don't even know that they need, like feeding somebody in a way that they don't realize they were hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even know I needed food right now. You fucking hooked me the fuck up.
See,
like,
and
I'm sure you've experienced that. You ain't even know
interject in here right now. I got you. I'm coming with it. Look, so
that shit, B. Talk that shit.
So look, this is like a two-parter, man. You know what I'm saying? This is just a two-parter. So, you know what I'm saying? When we first started talking or whatever, we was gonna have a nacho off, like a nacho competition or whatever, man. You know, it's gonna be like, I'm bringing my dip, you bringing your best dip. You know what I'm saying? In full disclosure, man, I had never made a motherfucking dip, but I was gonna try. You know what I'm saying? Look, I was gonna talk that shit up to the precipice of everything, man. Look, so check this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So she make her shit. I'm talking about this motherfucking dip was so damn incredible, man.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? I'm smashing this shit. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna marry you. You know what I'm saying? She looking at me like, stop playing, you talking shit, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You just talking, man. I don't want to hear all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We work together, but I don't even know you like that. You know, it's like shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a buck with you. You know, I was keeping it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? So obviously she's here, I'm here, we're here. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it was the gestures after that when it came to her actually cooking, and she said something to me, and she was like, and her mom was like, yeah, you just over there, you always just cooking for Brandon and all this shit. And she was like, well, you gotta love the person that you cook for. I love to cook because I love the person that I cook for. And that shit was so deep because it's like you're gonna elevate.
Courtney, stay with the bars, man. Such a bar, nigga. If you love to cook, then you should love to cook for the person that you with. Who else you gonna cook for? That's a bar.
You know what I'm saying? And she had a whole speech lined up prior to talking to me. You know what I'm saying? With my man Tyrone, Nate, and a couple of other guys. Shout out to these guys. She said, and I quote, that she would never, ever, 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 ever be caught in the kitchen, slaving over a stove, cooking, or being in a domesticated situation. Well, it's 2020. And it's 9 years later. And you know, we got Sydney on the way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And life is great, you know, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you plot a course for it and different things happen or whatever, but it's like that alone right there is like, dog, you know what I'm saying? It's epic on every single level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You do.
You said what?
The shit you do for the nigga you love. I mean, period. There's so many motherfuckers out here doing shit to fuck somebody. Like you'll bend over fucking backwards. You know what I'm saying? You'll drive across town. spend all your goddamn gas money just to fuck somebody, and then call yourself in a relationship with somebody you love, and you won't even bring this nigga a beer. Like, what the fuck is that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, people need to understand that there's a way, there's a very natural way of showing that you love somebody, and part of that is wanting to enhance their happiness in order to create whatever makes their environment a good place. Like, you want to see them happy.
This nigga been smoking Star Wars weed. He turned into Yoda. Go ahead,
man.
Yoda.
And I want to extend the story a little further, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there was once upon a time when, you know what I'm saying, Courtney didn't really care for flowers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She cared for a certain flower. I researched this flower. I learned a little bit about a lot. I broke it all down. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, her favorite flowers was tulips. Was it tulips or lilies? It's one or the other. You know what I'm saying? It's both. See, both of them.
That's so much I forgot one of them.
I still got it.
You saying lilies, goddamn it! I know my
I
wife.
still got it. You know what I'm saying? And I told her one day, I called her the phone and said, "Did you know that it's over 208 different tulips that exist?" And she's like, "Wow!" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Nigga caught up
dope
with the
as
tulip
fuck."
fact.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, not knowing. I just Googled that shit. But fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to impress my impression on you though, or whatever, man. Yeah. But long story less longer though. I ended up buying her flowers or whatever. I bought her like roses and I bought her like a mixed set of flowers or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not buying this because I fucked up. I'm buying it just because. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can just do those things just to show a gesture like, hey, I was thinking about you. You were on my mind. These colors represent this, so I'm going to buy you these colors. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to buy you this because, oh, I crashed your car. Or, oh, I broke a window. Or, oh, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I mean?
Goddamn condom popped.
Man.
Yo.
You understand?
I think coming off of what you're saying, especially about like just Googling the flowers that she loved. You know what I'm saying? Just hitting her up and be like, yo, here goes some facts about that shit you love. I just want you to know I know a little bit about that shit too. Like doing something like that is like, you got to understand that your partner is a lesson. So what that means is you got to learn your partner. Like if you want this person to be a part of your life and you want them to be a good part of your life, you have to, this motherfucker is school. You know what I'm saying? Like, Courtney is Brandon's school. She's his educator. She's going to teach him what he needs to know in order to have a good wife. You know what I'm saying? And she's an open book, nigga. It's an open book test. They'll tell you what you need to know. You ask questions. All I got to do is do a little research. Nigga, like, and some of this shit is easy. Oh, you like this flower? Holy shit, I'm gonna get you this flower. That's not hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all about keeping that person in your mind and using that in order to ensure that they remain happy. So, so that all of that to just say you need to learn your partner. You need to be focused on learning your partner. And you go to school to learn how to do a job and go to a motherfucker that don't give a fuck about you in order to get paid. Well, figure this person out too. This person is way more important than that shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna comment on that too, because if he starts slipping, I'll be buying this girl Harry Potter wands and shit from Orlando. So it's another Thompson in the family, baby.
She asked if she could be a concubine like that. It's got to be room in this Thompson family.
Right, just in case.
Of course, you know I'm third in line. Neither one of y'all better fuck up. You understand?
He down here with all the shit. He can buy every single last wine in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Courtney always gonna have a Thompson. Goddamn it.
So check this out, y'all. Look, we got 2 minutes left, man. You know what I'm saying? We got one more episode for the new year. Next week, same time. Y'all know what time it is. I'm gonna whip up something special. You know, we gonna get some stuff in order or whatever, man. I'll give y'all details to follow with that or whatever. But I want to thank first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, Yum Shots, my wife, for giving me an awesome year and a half, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Me doing this podcast thing or whatever, man.
Bless.
COVID fucked the game up for us. We had a lot of good shit in the works, but it ain't gonna stop us though. So
still going.
First and foremost, thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, look, if y'all need liquor-based treats, y'all need desserts, y'all know who to get at. Follow her Yum Shots. You know what I'm saying? She ain't just a viral post. She's more than that. Cheat code, the cookbook is coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Randy and Josh, shout out to them too. You know what I'm saying? Look, That's RDM Transportation and Sharon's House, JM Prince. Like, look, we got a village, and I'm against the clock. I got a lot of other stuff I want to name, but I can't do it though. I want to thank y'all for
Mulatto Perspective.
Mulatto Perspective, goddamn it. Look, y'all already know what time it is. I'm gonna be back on there soon, man. Y'all, please be safe. Please enjoy yourselves. Have a Merry Christmas, and thank you very much for tuning in. God bless you.
Right on.
Right.